Hi everyone. I am here to do let's say an energy update since we are now we have moved out of Pisces energy, very emotional energy, and moving now into Aries energy. It does require us to adjust our energy, right? So big shift. Pretty big shift. So let's so we're just going to do a reading on that, see what we need to know, see what comes up. No expectations. It's for all signs. For people, all people. Can even be for your animals too. Because it is about energy, right? This is about the shift of, Pisces into Aries. Okay. We have the Alchemist, which is really fantastic. It's kind of what I would expect. Moving into Aries energy, I feel like this is talking about really us manifesting, stepping forward, no longer being silent, being confident in what you know, like there's a shift, a change. And it's not a cockiness, it's a knowing. This is fantastic. It's like a change. Beautiful. Beautiful first card. Number one. And then we have the Four of Wands. So, we're looking at energy here. What type of energy are we going to be in? What type of energy, to me, if I'm already married, if I'm already committed, and what it means to me is if you are in a relationship, especially with the Alchemist coming up first, this is about enjoying that relationship. No longer, don't let yourself sweat the small stuff, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is about remembering what I liked, remembering what made me fall in love. Which is now, for many, what you seem to hate, right? They seem to hate. Yet it is one of the quirks that made you fall in love with this person. And that's a mindset. You can take your mind back there. It's true. It happened, right? And there's no reason why it can't happen again. But where was your mind? How were you thinking then? It probably wasn't very much stress on you. And I'm sure there's a lot of stress on you now, but at the same time, for many of you, this could be talking about working full time and having a home, right? And having to do everything that requires, having children, having a family, With the Nine of Pentacles showing up, it feels like this is success. This is definitely, you know, climbing the ladder, increasing your finances. You know, it is definitely the energy of what you put into something, you get back out. And I feel like the Nine of Pentacles right now is really about, like I'm going after it. So there's something I want through this. You know what I mean? And I feel this is still more of the people who are coupled, but it doesn't have to be. You're going after something. And I feel like you could easily, well, I shouldn't say easily, but if you want it, I feel, you know, you'll have it. You'll have it. Matter of fact, with the Alchemist here, it's almost like you're manifesting it. You are manifesting it. Hmm. Three very strong cards, which I really love. A beautiful progression. A 1 to a 4 to a 9. All forward. You know, the Alchemist is over here. He's busy. You know, he's making that potion. Putting that spell together, you know, but he is actively doing it. For many, this is you. You know, I also feel like this is saying, you know, what you're doing right now, what you're thinking about, and probably then doing. You're definitely manifesting. You know, it's definitely going to come back to you. And I don't know, I feel a little hesitation, like maybe for some of you, you know, you need to know that. You know, you need to know, like, okay, and let's think about it. We're now in Aries, right? This is fire. This is going after it. This is the first month. You know, this ushers in everything. So, this could be very, very important time for many of you too. Especially if you own your own business. You know, for some, you could be going from not necessarily single to coupled, but I don't really feel that the career has to change. Maybe for some of you, you wanted to. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. You know, I'm noticing on the Four of Wands, we have the Eight of Wands. You know, that's intensity. That's movement. This is the energy of nothing's going to stop it. You know, whatever this is, whatever's coming in, or whatever you are putting out there, there's real intensity behind it. There's purpose. And I feel, oh my God, I feel like it's so weird because I feel like, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I feel like for some of you, this is energy coming toward you, and others, this is energy you're putting out. And those that have it coming towards you, you know, I feel like you may be in for a little sting. And listen, I don't exclude myself because I'm sitting here thinking, uh-oh, uh-oh. But, I feel like whatever it is will just bounce off if we allow it. So, and it's a quick energy. It could also talk about how quick your thoughts can manifest. I mean, I see that in my own readings. I'll say, if I say how long a reading is in the beginning, or no, I shouldn't say that. If I just say, I don't know, but I can see where I am manifesting, seeing what I have said in the beginning manifest as in numbers or time or something profound. So, you manifest quick. I don't know, I feel like I need a card beside it. I feel like some of those are coming from somewhere. From somewhere. I almost feel like someone is secretly throwing your intentions out into the universe. Like, you have these dreams and you don't tell anyone, which is fine. But it's like I can see you secretly, letting that intention out. But the Hangman. Well, first thing I want to say is, first thing I felt was patience. Patience. We had the Eight of Wands, which looks like it's coming from the Hangman, right? It's almost like the Hangman has like put up a shield so that these wands like can't penetrate it, right? It's like, no, not until I'm ready. There's maybe it may like sway you. It may be something, you consider, but you don't. It's like you're not letting it in. Good or bad, I don't know yet. But it's almost like I'm not going to budge. If the Eight of Wands can't get through. So, and I'm sure I'm picking up different stories, so you're just going to have to follow, or I don't know. I don't like to think about it. I don't want to bring my brain into it. So anyway, and the Hangman is hanging from the Four of Wands. For some of you, this may be, it's Eight of Wands could certainly be energy of another who is asking you to do something. And it may be outside your marriage. I don't know. It's kind of feeling that way. Outside your relationship. But listen, I don't feel like at this moment anyone has done it. Like anyone is moving. So I feel like this may be a future energy. And one we can change. Okay, I want to see who's on the other side of the Hangman. I feel the Hangman right now is very calm, very patient. It's almost like it's trying to get me to understand that this is about patience at right this moment. I don't feel like it's patience like, like I'm waiting 6 months, a year, 5 years. I don't feel like that. There's something that maybe I'm trying to avoid. maybe it just needs really, you know, you really need to think it over. So that's not a bad thing. So I have the Queen of Wands. Hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Queen of Wands. I could see the Queen of Wands spouting out the Eight of Wands. And I'm sorry if you're a Queen of Wands, I only mean it in this reading. You know, I just want to say too, for some of you, this could be a decision over a career, which it could require a move. You know, it could require a move, but it seems like with the Queen of Wands showing up, it feels like if that's your scenario, it feels like it would be very abundant. Okay, very abundant. Now, will it be loving and emotional? I don't know. Because I don't know why I'm not feeling that right now. I'm just feeling like, well, you know, my life will be abundant. I'll have a nice home. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Okay. I have the Prince of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And, you know, this is also very quick energy. This could certainly be somebody bringing in the truth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know, if you're in that hangman earlier scenario, this could certainly be someone, and it could be this Queen of Wands, because I felt like she was like spouting, like, brr, the Eight of Wands, like maybe mad because you're not making a decision. I don't know, maybe whether to be with her. And listen, you can flip it, right? It can be male, female, but for that scenario, I do feel this Queen of Wands is being, you know, I want my way. However, you know, and you may be that person, or you may be this person, the hangman, who doesn't seem like you're really being fazed by it, right? However, this Knight of Swords is coming in. And the Eight of Cups after that. You know, oh boy, I hope, again, you can change this energy. But I feel like, be careful if you're sneaking out, if you're leaving in the middle of the night, if you're, I don't know, you know. Because I feel like this can, for just some, be, and I feel like it's more with this Queen, desire outside of what I already have. Yet that moon feels like it's saying, do you really though? No, I mean, what it's saying is, what you think is out here, not what you already have, but out here. Is it really everything you know? Are you being told the truth? I hate to say it that way. Are you aware, completely aware of what you're doing, why you're doing it, and are you aware of the other side? Because, and I'll tell you why, all of a sudden I got an image of, whoa, holy crap, and my left ear just is ringing. It's weird because it's a weird ring. Okay, that almost like shut my hearing down. What was I going to say? It was like, oh my god, they're trying to stop me. Oh, what the hell was I going to say? I don't know. Wow, okay, so whatever that was, it worked. Okay, no, I'm kind of remembering now. Something with the other side. Just be aware of why you're leaving. No, I was going to tell you something else. So. I don't like that. You know, this can be you, or this can be happening to you. I feel like the Seven of Swords here, I feel, listen, he doesn't have regret. Look at his face. You know, for some of you, I feel like this is talking about you're repeating something with a person, but you're doing it over and over and over. And I feel like what this is saying is, are you aware? Are you completely aware of what you're doing? Are you completely, you know, for some of you may be saying, are you aware that what you're about to leave could be this again? It absolutely could be the Four of Wands again. Are you aware of it? You know, and you may say, no way. There's no fucking way. And I want to say, oh yeah, there is. And it's not that hard. You just need to remember the right things and forget the things that don't matter. And you know them. And they know. And sometimes we may have to put our ego aside and let them win. But in a good relationship, it goes back and forth. Hmm. I mean, okay, I'm going to get off this, but I don't know. I'm looking at that Seven of Swords, and he's looking at the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, you know, I'm moving here due to my desire, my emotions. It's my emotions that are driving me forward, moving me, right? Good or bad. And the Seven of Swords feels like, you know, it's this energy, this Seven of Swords energy that is putting this desire in you. Yet, there's something, whether, again, I'm in a relationship or something I may not, maybe I'm not facing, maybe it may just be a warning to be aware. Be aware. Oh, I know it's going to tell you. You know, I've done a lot of readings where, oh my God. Never mind. It's gone again. Wow. You know what? I know why. Probably because they were personal readings. Okay. Alright, anyway. I just feel like this is saying, for some of you, again, remember, this is energy you can still change. Just be aware of who you're getting involved with. Like, know everything, right? Because look, he's taking 5 of the swords. And, you know, there's no shame. And I don't know. I feel like if there's no shame, then how can there be regret? If there's no regret, then there's no acknowledgement, right? So that means there's no change. Wow, that was just a big circle. You know, which was in the shape of a moon. Okay, let's move on. Geez, let's get back to what we were doing. I feel like at this point, the decision is yours. You know, there is no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. It's whatever you want. Whatever you want. It's your life, right? This is saying beware of the energy. Like the energy field that you're creating. You know, the karmic field, right? You know, the feelings that I create in another. One day I will myself experience. You know, that's just the law of karma. That is how we grow. And we got to remember that. You know, and I feel like because I know that, you know, there's some things that happen in my life, in my young life, not my, you know, in my, let's just say, mid-20s. Nah, early 20s. You know, I'm sorry guys, I don't know why I just keep forgetting what I'm saying. You know, let me just refocus here. Okay. I want to look at The Alchemist. You know, I am all of a sudden noticing the infinity sign, and some quite a beautiful color right above his head. And actually, it's all connected. I just noticed that. See how you can have a deck of cards, like, you know, those who've been, who subscribed for a while, you were long when I first opened this deck. And it has been a little while, but, you know, I love how you still see things. You know, I've seen this, but I've never seen the connection. And I just love how it is wrapped around the cup and wrapped around the sword, wrapped around the wand, right? Wrapped around the pentacle. as above, so below. Always will be. Always was. I just have to think it. I feel like this is saying, if you can take all those elements this month, not just this month, going forward, because this isn't about the month, this is about taking the energy, the change of the energy that will affect us all. And what we can do to just help ourselves, right? This is our path after all. So going forth, it's just like if you can get a hold of all those elements, and I know it's easier said than done, but clearly it's been done. Clearly we've done it before. You know, right now I feel like this is showing me just many lives. Like we've all done this before. You know, we can all have what we want. Just be careful. Remember that. All right. So I have the Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords. So what is this ability, this magician, this alchemist? What, this energy? It's always been a part of you anyway. What's its benefit? What is it coming for? You know, the Knight of Swords does stand for the truth coming your way. The Six of Swords talks about truly trusting your intuition. You know, the Eight of Cups was about desire, right? It was a desire that moved me, but it was an emotional desire. The Six of Swords is different. This is an intuitive desire. You know, it is much like, not much like, but part of, like the Nine of Pentacles. You know, the fortitude to go after what I want and showing you, then you shall have it, right? Because it started with you, period. So here, you know, something within this truth, within this clarity, and, you know, it may be just really opening up to your intuition and following it. I feel like what she's doing is she's saying, I'm not going to sweat the small stuff anymore. It doesn't matter. There's something bigger calling me. You know, I feel like when they're just going to get buried by the snow. You know, I don't know. I definitely feel this is a calling of, not even a calling. I feel like this is more of, for those who want it, like for those who are open to it, a real opportunity to listen to your intuition, to allow it to open. Like now is the time. You may have been working on your chakras, all kinds of stuff. But I have to tell you, it feels like, because part of this affinity sign is peeking out, and it feels like what it's saying is you're walking towards destiny. You're walking towards infinity. You're walking towards everything and anything. Alright, let's look at the Four of Wands. See if it relates to that. Look at that, there's that Eight of Wands. There's that Eight of Wands. Okay. You know, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but, you know, I feel like for some of you, what you're doing is you're setting yourselves free. Okay, in some way. Now, this is if you choose, but the energy is available, right? So, you're setting yourself free. And for some of you, it's very clear, like, what you're doing, who you're with. And I know it's going to be confusing, but right now I feel like for some of you, it's like what you're doing and who you're with is not, was not. You know what? I feel like this may have already happened. Like they weren't part of your dreams. What you considered a good, solid relationship. And, I don't know, I feel like you know, and then I'm noticing the Hangman, and it's like trying to get my attention, you know, like, whoa, whoa, you know, because, again, this is intensity, but it can be total confusion. It can be, you know, that energy of when it rains, it pours. And there's no stopping it, right? It can be good energy, if it can be controlled, but it can be very chaotic energy also. Yet I had to say for others, I feel like this, you know, and maybe this is the same people, but I feel like now this is you on your path. Like, you know, I just feel like the Hangman is saying, consider, you know, just consider things. Again, that message coming up, right? Don't move so quickly that it becomes chaotic, yet follow your intuition. You know, the Nine of Pentacles here, this is also about stability, right? This is about using my logical mind. I'm not using my emotional mind here. I'm using my logic. And the Hangman is about staying still till I seek the wisdom, seek the answers that I need to be confident to move forward. So whatever it is, you know, it's not a simple answer, right? And so I can tell you, don't feel rushed. And I know, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like all of a sudden it feels confusing. And maybe because I'm seeing both sides, like very clearly. Empress. Beautiful. I like that. Because I feel like the Empress would come in and like calm down the energy. You know, the Empress is about giving birth to our ideas, right? Starting with the Alchemist. What I think about, I bring about. What I think about, the Empress brings about. This could certainly be talking about, you know, because again, the intensity of this. You know, your ideas. This could be your ideas. How you're, excuse me, how you're thinking. Because what you're thinking about is like she's giving birth to. You're giving birth to. And I just feel like the majority of it is great. And there are a few that it's just like, think about it. But with the Empress here, there's the ability. There's the ability. And she's sitting over the Four of Wands. You know, I just have to say real quick, for those of you who are pregnant, you know, you may be having triplets. You may be. You know, and then I keep seeing this number 4, and I'm like, no, but I feel like I have to say it. Okay. Alright, we're just going to keep going. I want to see what the Empress is really bringing. Like, what is your creation? What is your mind? Look at that. This is about learning a skill. Becoming a master at what I do. This is about putting my head down and getting to work on my dreams. You know, it's clearly showing you. With the Empress, you know, the receiver of these epiphanies, giving birth, and here you are. Here you are. And here's where it leads to. And they're right next to each other. So it feels very abundant. You know, I always feel a teaching energy, not always, but within this energy. And I feel like a few of you, you may start teaching, or, you know, like homeschooling, or you may be doing like teaching online courses. You know, and I feel for some of you, this is a message that if you're in that field and you're not sure which way to go, it's talking about online schooling. Don't rule that out. You know, it may be the way of the world in the future. Who knows? But that was pretty specific. So for some of you, you know, that may be your way out. Because again, I feel like you're becoming the master of it. And, you know, there's true abundance in it. You know, this is about success. But this is about one's own success, right? One's own, I don't know. You know, it doesn't mean people can't come for the ride, right? It doesn't mean that there's no one attached to you. But this is about independence and, you know, knowing, making a decision on what it is I want to do, what it is I'm going after, and then becoming the master of it. You know, Nine of Pentacles, you know, I feel like it's just meant to be. And again, you know, the Ten of Pentacles is right next to it, so you could either be preparing for a future, you know, marriage, family. Okay. I have the Two of Wands. So, you know, I just feel like this is telling you this is your yes card. And we're just going to follow this card. I want to see where it's taking us. Okay, here's a lot of cards. I just don't feel like these are cards. Like, I don't feel any energy in them. So we're going to put them back in. So it's interesting that I have the Two of Wands coming out with the Eight of Wands. So whatever it is forward motion. Okay. Remember, this can be different kind of scenarios because here I'm feeling that it's the right direction. Yet the Two of Wands is still coming before the Hangman. I notice like everything about starting, but yet we haven't hit the Hangman yet. So, because I feel like the Hangman is like was like spreading this energy, making the world stop. You know, just for a second, like almost like setting everyone's energy straight. Well, let's see. Let's see. You know, he's in no hurry. His position tells me that he could stay there all day, he could stay there all night. Yet there is light behind him. So, you know, whatever it is that you're seeking, it's coming to you. It is coming, right? It's just like the right way. I shouldn't say the right way. The wisdom that you're seeking to help you make a wise decision is right behind you. In your atmosphere. It's like starting to enter into your atmosphere. It's almost like all you have to do is breathe deep. Like start to let it sink in. That's how close it is. Okay. Boy, I felt that breath. It's really weird, but I feel like for a moment, my mind got a little frantic just for like a second about a cigarette in an ashtray on a bed right now. So as you watch this, whatever time, whenever you watch it, if you're smoking a cigarette on your bed with an ashtray, beware, okay? Probably get that. Probably don't do that. You know what I mean? Because, or get yourself an ashtray where you have the thing in the middle where you can firmly put the cigarette, so if it goes out, it has a place to go. Okay? I don't know. I don't feel like anything's going to happen. I just feel like it's just a quick, like, hey, turn around, your cigarette might be falling out of the ashtray. Of the High Priestess over the Hangman. So beautiful. So this is not just about seeking, this is about seeking spirituality, right? This is about higher learning, wanting to know more, wanting to know the real answers. You know, when you come to the High Priestess, you want a peek at your destiny, right? Yet to hear the High Priestess, your mind has to be clear. So it's perfect that the Hangman is underneath the High Priestess, right? Because almost like he's hanging upside down, just letting all that negative, because nothing is affecting him. Like this Eight of Wands, I clearly can see, cannot penetrate his aura, right? But now I know why. So this isn't just about, I want to know yes or no, but I want to know, you want to know more. You want to know much more. But I feel like you want to know more about even yourself, like more about yourself. I feel like, you know, what is revealed is revealed. Man, I hate when it takes a negative turn, but I do feel that. Like, you know, what is revealed is revealed. Almost like a warning of, be careful what you ask for. And wow, I'm just noticing how she's at the center. And, you know, boom. That wand, I mean, look at that. She's right at the center, like anchoring. With the Hangman underneath. The Eight of Pentacles is the closest card. You know, if you're working on your spirituality, however you see that, in so many different avenues, I feel like this is about not giving up. No, don't give up. And listen, it may be a road of, I don't know how to say it. You know, what it's making me feel like is with my line of work, right? When I'm doing a lot of YouTube videos, I'm alone. I'm talking to you. I am working a lot, you know what I mean? And I am lost in my world. And I'm okay with that. I personally am totally okay with that. And for some reason, I feel like it's asking for some of you to think about that. Like, can you give up? You may have to give up like a social aspect of your job. And it may be more, I don't think so though. You may think that it's like, but, you know, as long as you're responsible within yourself, it's quite beautiful to to have control. You know, I feel like I control my own life. So, you know, I just feel like I was used as some type of an example. Okay. Alright. Let's keep going. I just want to see, I feel like I got to finish this corner off. I feel like I got 5. You know, I feel like I'm looking at like the top of a dice, and it's the number 5. It's got like the 5 black spots. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Definitely number 5. Yeah, it's funny I said the number 5, yet one of the corners, one of the little corners might be missing. One of the black dots in the corner may be missing in your dice. Beautiful. We have the Emperor. That's beautiful because this is Aries, and this is Aries energy. And this is about wisdom. This is about, I don't know, guys. I just feel like I also have the 7 of Cups. You know, 7 of Cups is about a lot of different options. You know, there's a lot of different ways you can take your life. I kind of love this. Because I feel like what it's saying to you, to us, especially with the Emperor here, I feel like this is the perfect ending. This is the energy we're asking about. And this is what we're manifesting. We're manifesting opportunities. Whether that be in love, whether that be in finances, whether that be in your spirituality. Whatever it's in your life. And, you know, she's looking back at the Emperor. The Emperor knows what to do. And I feel like what it's saying is, you know, someone's like, trust your inner Emperor. You know, Aries enters or ushers in spring. He's got to do what he's got to do. I feel like this is clear. I just feel like this is opportunity. Listen, in the energy, it's coming in quick. Now I'm looking at these corners. You know, I have this energy that's coming in quick. And I have this energy over here of being willing to put the energy behind my own dream and knowing that I'm doing the right thing. Because it's coming from the Emperor, the Empress. What a powerful energy. We have the Empress and the Emperor. So when I'm thinking about the Empress, I'm manifesting. You know, I got to remember that for some things, I have to put the energy in, right? You know, manifesting means that you're working to bring something to you. You're not necessarily wishing. You're working towards it. You're doing confirmations. You're bettering your life, right? You're making, you're looking at your own energy. You're growing as a human being, as a soul. She's got her head down. She is ignoring, if there's any drama around her, no. She's in a very peaceful state. I feel like for some of you, this is also representing that what you do, maybe like how I feel, it brings you you love what you do. You focus, you grow. I don't know if you ever become the master, but you're always working towards it, right? But you can't imagine not. This is the energy with the Empress, And listen, this is your verification. This is your verification or your confirmation, I should say, to all kinds of questions. Should I? I feel like it says you already know. You know that answer. Again, I am coming from my logical mind here. What's the opposite of the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups? This is Virgo. Nine of Cups, Pisces. Opposites. So I feel like what this is saying, because both are important, right? You need both elements. But what this is saying is this is about, at this time, for these decisions, it comes more from your intuition and your logic. So you need to put you first. You don't have to. It's up to you. You write your path. But if you want to, here it is, here it is. I feel like the Hangman is advising us. Don't rush. Collect all the information you need. This could be clarity that's seeping in, right? But it's definitely like the fog is coming in and it's starting to connect with him. He's about to have an awakening. Spiritual awakening. Yet this is what he's been waiting for. This is what you've been waiting for. This is the opportunity. So remember, this is about clearing my mind, right? I'm clearing my mind. That's how I meet the High Priestess. Just an open, relaxed mind. Just like when you come to the reading and I say, just let go of the outcome, and you do. That's all you have to do. So you're receiving it, and the High Priestess is sitting over the Four of Wands, so, and so is the Empress, though. So I see so many different scenarios, but I think the main energy here is about you and what you choose to do, about taking your time, making sure things are clear, right? That you know where you're heading and why you're doing it. Have purpose behind it. This is purpose. If I have purpose and good intentions behind it, the world is yours. The world is yours. Think about that. You have good intentions and purpose. With the Emperor, this is, nothing would stop the Emperor, right? Yet the Emperor doesn't have to throw up his, he doesn't have to go to war. This is a, I don't know. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of forward movement within this card, but there's also this sense of calmness, confidence. So, this is opening up just so many avenues that it's hard to put it in a box. Again, just think about, don't freak out about what you're thinking about. I don't mean that. What you intentionally think about. Intentionally. There's a difference, by the way. If you accidentally find yourself thinking about something sad, you can change that. And there is no, at least that I know of, there is no karmic debt for that. It's when you intentionally, when you know that you are staying within a negative energy and, how do I say this? And you know that you can change it. So maybe you're doing something that doesn't feel right. And you know within you that the change lies within you. This could be waiting on someone else to make a decision also. And you're being told no. No, because there's a lot of cards of feeling your inner strength here. I don't have to give up on you, but I'm not waiting, right? The Empress, I'm giving birth to my own desire here. know what made me want to shuffle. Look at that. I have the Fool and Hello. Temperance. Look at that. You know, it's weird. I haven't done a reading in a couple days. I just, you know, the energy wasn't right. Plus Mercury in retrograde are going. I feel it. I'm also Gemini moon and ruled by Mercury. And Virgo, ruled by Mercury. And I'm feeling it this time. I'm feeling it as tiredness. I'm also feeling it in being, I don't know, abrupt. Not abrupt. Saying what's on my mind. Just quick. You know what I mean? Like, quick little statements and good enough. But it can get me in trouble. So, I gotta think about that. Look at this. The Fool. You know, I just love that. You know, she's looking back, right? But she's moving forward. She's moving to, you know, temperance is about it's about looking at love, right? If this is about love, and let's say someone is asking you to wait, hang on, you know, and I'm not talking like a couple months, right? I'm being be realistic. Someone, you feel like someone may be giving you excuses, whatever. It doesn't even have to be that. Maybe just time. You know, life is, I feel like, this time coming up, for those who are on board, I feel like this is about quite the spiritual experience. I feel it's about becoming, there's a new you. You know, I feel this is the young energy, and this is the more of the mature energy. And I feel like it's showing us, like, with balance of not always like what we think is the negative side, but it can even be the excuses we tell ourselves of why we can't do something, whatever it is. I don't know. This is very abundant energy here, and this is very divine energy. This is very guided energy. You know, with the Hangman again, like wait, it's not time. Wait. Divine timing. I feel like, especially with the Hangman and the High Priestess. I mean, this clearly seeking some type of wisdom, of higher knowledge. Even if it's, I almost feel like even if it's accidental, it may be while you're sleeping and it's coming, like it's in your atmosphere. And Fool saying, now's the time. Temperance is saying, this is divine timing. I love that you're balanced over water and fire, right? Pisces and Aries. You know, it may be saying that this is just an adjustment period. Like, you know, just accept this energy that's coming in because it's from divine. Wow. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. This reading did go much longer than what I thought. But, wow. There certainly felt like there were a lot of messages. I hope it made sense. I know, I feel like I jumped, but I had to go where I had to go. You know, I had to go where I had to go. So, I don't know. You know, let's not forget, this reading opened with the Magician, with the Alchemist, Infinity. You know, this is what if I can have balance, right, over my thoughts, over my emotions, over even my material needs, you know, this is balance. You know, this can be talking about not living beyond my means, right? That would certainly have given me balance. And I love that he's looking at the records and, you know, here's the High Priestess, and she made, bam, quite the statement. Alright, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for joining me. You know, this is just the energy that would best suit us, I guess. You know, since we move from the Pisces into the Aries energy. It feels powerful. It feels pretty amazing. It feels like whatever you want. But you got to put the, you know, and I don't want to say work because what you're doing here, you love it. I mean, you can get lost in it, right? It is, you know, it does bring you a sense of healing. It quiets your mind. And that may be when you really connect here. Okay, alright. Okay, guys, I love you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the subscribes. Thanks for the beautiful comments. I'm still not doing personal readings. I'm so sorry. You just have to trust me. Yeah, I'm waiting for divine timing. But I definitely felt pulled to do this reading. I haven't done a reading in a couple days, and I was feeling really anxious, and I knew it's because I needed to do this, you know, that I needed to do a reading, that messages needed to come out. So, there we go. Alright, guys, I love you. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.